Cancer, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. This tarot reading is going to be for October and November of 2023, where we are talking about the major planets finally leaving their retrograde. So we are specifically speaking of Venus, Pluto, and Saturn, because these planets, we have been dealing with their retrogrades since early into the summer, and we are now seeing these planets moving direct. And this is a really important time, especially because we are entering into eclipse season. So before we get into all of that, thank you so much, Cancer, for your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. Really helps me know that these readings are resonating with you. And if you haven't subscribed, I would really love if you would. It helps me know also that you all enjoy this content. If there's anything you would like to see different from me, please feel free to leave me a comment. I respond back to everyone. All right, Cancer, so do check out the description box below. It highlights all of the other important tarot readings I have up for you. But I do think that this is an important time astrologically because we literally have Venus now moving into the sign of Virgo. It has been in Leo for over, I think it's around 4 to 5 months. So that is huge. We also have Pluto now going direct in the sign of Capricorn. And especially if you're in the United States, we have Pluto around that 27-degree mark, which is the introduction of that 1776 of where the United States started its birth chart. So that's really important because we can all see where this is kind of going with our political world, as well as Saturn moves direct in the month of November. So really big energy. So let's get right into it, Cancer. You start off with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Then you have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Then you have the 9 of Cups upright, and the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So quite a bit of wand energy here, Cancer. So much fire energy for you all. I want to go ahead and pull a overarching theme card, but one that is more connected to these planets moving direct. As we know, Venus is about our love, relationships, money, but also Pluto has to deal with endings and what is needing to be purged out. And then Saturn is that planet of lessons and time, and where is it that we need to grow and move on from. So let's see what Spirit has for you all. And you have the World card. And this World card is actually depicted very interestingly. It's in reverse, but I want you to see how it's depicted. It's depicted with this couple who is, finally finding love, coming together at the end of a long journey. But we all know that the typical Rider-Waite deck usually depicts the world as the end of this massive journey as well. But it's the woman, and she has all of the 4 fixed symbols around her. So with it in reverse, there is a suggestion, Cancer, that during this October-November period, be prepared for some major endings coming your way, but also be prepared for, I think, themes in your life that feel like you're moving on to a culmination point, but be ready for things not to actually play out the way that you were thinking with that World card in reverse. This could be some relationships with some people with that Libra eclipse we're having, but it also could have to do with your finances, with your job or career, okay? Let's see what Oracle theme card we have for you, Cancer, for this time. Look at that, light, love it. So you have this light card, and I love this depiction of this woman who is reaching up to the heavens. Number 19 card, very close to that symbolism of like that judgment card of when you are like getting to this place where you're trying to seek almost acceptance into the next step, right? And that coupled with the World card is really suggesting, Cancer, that during this October and November November, as we see these major planets moving direct, be prepared for some enlightenment, but also be prepared for where is it that you need to move on from what you've known, and where is it that you need to learn from the past and move forward. And I think that's going to be a major point for most of us, especially now that you all have this 10 of Wands and Queen of Wands. Really be prepared for some type of endings, Cancer, where you have put so much hard work. I do think that for many of you all, this is going to be around your career or your job. With Venus now moving into Virgo, Venus really wants you to examine the fine details. Where is it that you have possibly missed some things that you could have picked up in the past? But with the Queen of Wands, it also is suggesting, is there a boss or a someone of that's in power of the money or holds the purse strings that possibly you could turn to ask questions, to really figure out, okay, am I ready to like take on this next step of this career or this job, or is it time for me to move on? I do think this is going to be more of an internal review of where we're at as opposed to an external. And I say that because Libra really is the relationships, right? And then Taurus is more of your physical world. So really pay attention to where is it that you've been wishing that you could move forward and advance in your career. But also, some of you, this is going to be wishes around your personal life, around what type of goals you maybe set back in the springtime when we had the Aries eclipse. And where is it that you're now ready to go to the next level, if you will. I think that 6 of Wands, though, is really showing you, Cancer, somewhere in your life you're expecting some type of praise. This could be monetary, but it also could be just people appreciating you, people valuing you, right? And as we have Pluto and Venus and Saturn moving direct over these next few months, really figure out where is it that that light comes from. Does it come from within you, Cancer, or are you trying to find it in other people? Because I do think with that World card in reverse, many of you all are going to get to a point where you're no longer happy with your previous life and you're ready to start something new. And I think once you find that inner light, you'll be able to move on with graciousness, and you'll actually appreciate all the new energy that comes in with the eclipses, okay? So really keep that in mind as you go through October and November. All right, Cancer, I hope this was really helpful for you. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, as well as take a look at those October monthlies, as well as those eclipse videos that I have for you. I have them all in the description box below. All right, Cancer, I'll talk to you later.